Hey guys, I wanted to show you a behind the scenes of me building out a booth space that I rented for my small retail business. And it's located at the shut down Nordstrom's at Main Place Mall in Orange County with the group called Open Market OC. After Nordstrom's left, Open Market OC took over all three floors of Nordstrom's original location at Main Place Mall. And as you can see, they're starting to build little structures, mark off little places on the floor. And these are all locations that small business owners like myself or anyone local can rent out for a small fee every month and basically have a little pop up of their shop within this big space. They have, as you can see, divided the space. Each space varies in size and what is available for wall placement and ground placement. So most of the structure you're seeing right now is basically outlining where the walls are going to be. They're not fully finished built out yet, but as you can see on the floors, they have marked the spaces off, and each little space would represent a different company. So I think this type of system is getting more popular as the big retail stores are moving out of these mall locations. And this is an actual mall. This mall is active. There's quite a lot of people that go through here. So it's a very good location, in my opinion. So I was really interested when they opened it up for new vendors. Now, this company, Open Market OC, has another location also in Orange County. It has been there for a while now and is doing pretty well. The location is not as good as this particular one. So I do think this location will do a little bit better than the other one, but it's really cool to see like the way they set things up over there to get an idea of what they expect from their small businesses. The pricing of each booth does vary depending on location and size. The closer you are to things like the register, the escalator, like here, and the doors might be a little more expensive than things that are going to be on the outside. Now, these escalators are not in use yet, but they do have plans of making stuff on the first and third floor since we are on the second floor. So I'm excited to see how that's going to work out once those are open as well. So basically, the first day I was here, I was doing a tour by appointment with the OC Market staff, and they show you the spaces and show you how much they are to rent. And you can decide on the spot or you can decide later. But usually for these, sometimes they go really fast. So I like to go as soon as possible and hopefully like put my name down for one spot before they get taken. And I did manage to get a little clip on my thought process as I'm choosing a booth location. Just different layouts. See, this one you have to walk into, and then they split it up inside, so I don't really like that. I kind of like the edging where you're kind of secluded by yourself. You also have to figure out path of walking, but usually they price up the middle aisles, you know, and some of them are already taken. So that one's already taken. Like all the middle aisles are the ones that get taken first. So we decided on our space here. I'm gonna show you. So it's this space right here, and it's cool because the register is gonna be right here, and then the entrance is gonna be right here. And I met my across the way neighbor already, so that's gonna be awesome. It kind of I have to go home and count the square foot later, and I'll probably put the square footage at the bottom and then the pricing of it. I'm not sure if I can disclose though, but yay. So I came back at a later date and they put all the walls up, so I kind of wanted to show you, and it looks super awesome. They are drywalls, so we did have to go buy paint to paint them, which I'll show you in the next clip. Basically, I'm painting the walls. Since they're, I think they need to have primer on them, so we're gonna primer them, and then we're gonna do um, a slight gray, like cold gray color. So we'll see how that works, and then I have to come back later after it dries. Just finished the wall painting. It's a really light gray. I'm not sure if people will notice, but I will notice. We just need to clean up, pack up, and then we'll be setting up everything else another day. I wanted to show you guys how I build out my booth virtually first. I have this file where everything is sized in a way where 10 pixels equals 1 inch. So I've measured every display object I have in storage or whatever. So here's t-shirts. This is supposed to be like a sweatshirt. This is my mannequin. Here's some of my tier displays. This is one of my wall thingies. Here's my t-shirt hanger and other furniture items. And I even have my vinyls on here and a sample size of a human being. So I make a file that is sized appropriately for the booth space. So here's a reference of how it looks. And I will do a top-down view and a front view of the booth. And I will pull components from my master file into this new display file. And I do this for every booth space that I have. I did end up changing the mannequin position because they said we can't go over the height of the walls. So that's fine. I just end up putting plushies here instead of the mannequin. The mannequin actually sat over here instead. But this really helps me know exactly where to put everything, how to measure everything, where to drill everything without having much like eyeballing or headaches. And then I print this out and then write down all the measurements and bring it to the booth the day I'm gonna drill, which you will see that in the next clip. I basically am just doing drilling today, but my whole car is super packed. So I got a little bit of furniture reusing old furniture I had that I didn't need. And then I have my mannequin and then shelving over here and then something to bring it to the store. And then drills, power supply. I'll have to link the power supply because this little baby power supply has been like the best purchase I've ever made for shows and just setting up in general. And another drill because my friend wanted one for her booth. And I actually brought my vacuum because when you drill, you know, things get on the floor and I just want to make it look presentable when I leave. Yeah, more drill stuff and stuff to clean up with because we kind of went a little weird when we were painting and I got it all over the mirror. So we did manage to finish drilling all the shells on the left wall and the vinyls. Look at the mess. But we did come across a little problem that gave me such a little headache. So I was trying to drill our shelving for the graphic tees onto the drywall using anchors. But honestly, it was not strong enough at all. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do that. So we're gonna end up drilling into, there's these three actual studs that they have in the wall that I'm pointing out right now. And we decided we're gonna drill a plank of wood onto the studs and then drill the shells onto that plank of wood. But we're gonna have to end up doing that another day because it's getting kind of late. So we came back the second day and we got some wood planks from Home Depot that we drilled into the studs of the wall. So as you can see, our t-shirt racks are now adhered to those actual planks. And I do feel so much better about it now. They feel and are super sturdy and it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. This did take a whole day and I had to get some help from my fiance to do it because these wood planks for some reason were so hard to drill through. I was getting really frustrated by it. We had to pre-drill it and everything, but I'm really glad it's done and we can like proceed with actual product placing now. Hey guys, update on my pop-up. I finished my shirts and I basically tag each and every one of them. They have these little kind of eye drop looking pin. I don't know what they're called, safety pins. And they have this tag. It's a little blank on the back side because we usually have a barcode that we're gonna stick onto here. I just need to also print out some labels for my clothing hairs so I can have them returned after someone buys them. I've been spending so much money on clothing hairs, so I really want them back. And here is all the shirts I have. You could probably see them by color. And then my new jackets are down here. I couldn't fit them on this rack. I just have one size, like one of each size for each design because that's kind of all I can fit. And it's so close, I can just restock anyways. And so I'm gonna have every single design possible at this particular pop-up. My other pop-ups only have like a few designs, but this one I'm putting all of them in there because I have 2 rows of shirts I can put up. So hopefully that all fits. And I'll probably pull a medium size for my mannequin, but I got the shirts done, and then I got the stickers done, and then I got some other stuff done. I'm just waiting for the barcodes. Sporting my Shiba shirt today. But I sent an Excel file to the store manager or something, and so I'm just waiting for him to import all of my products so I can print out barcodes and stick them on, and then we'll be done to go bring everything to the actual booth. So we're almost done. They did push back the opening date. I kind of expected that because they're waiting for permits and stuff like that. That means we have more time to prepare, which is not too bad. Today, I'm barcoding almost all of my products. So in order to help us track inventory and know what to restock, they have these barcodes that the system that they use will provide. That's all the barcodes I'm currently working on. And here's the leftover of what I already worked on. I'm finished with the sticker set and I'm doing the cards and sticker sheets. And it's a good way, and the lanyards. It's a good way to make sure I have everything. After all these barcodes get put on, then I can have all this stuff set up in the booth and I'm pretty much gonna be done. So kind of excited for that. This takes such a long process though, because I think I printed out my barcodes and I have like 700 products there. It's like little stuff, but you know, the work involved adds up. The store plays a lot of licensed music, so I wasn't able to use the actual audio in the clip. But here I'm setting up my products now, and I'm going to show off the keychains first. So I'm going to first show you my keychains. These are my sushi plush keychains, and I got these cool acrylic tiered displays from Amazon that just slide right into these little cubby holes. They grab the back row while the front row is the samples. Here are the way I'm setting up the dogs. The front, they have these little sample areas and they can pull it out and grab the baggy versions if they're interested in them. I got these just from Daiso, and this is kind of the way I'm doing my plush display. And at the top, I'm going to be putting 3-inch vinyl stickers. Then there would be the shirts over here, and then the greeting cards and the lanyards. So we just finished putting up all my products and it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. The shirts are holding up really well with the new plank that is drilled into the stud. I have all the designs on there and it doesn't look like it's shifting or anything. So pretty pleased, and hopefully it stays that way. Now I'm going to give you a little tour of where everything is. So that over there is one of the main entrances, and here is the register, and right across is where my booth is. And then on the other side, there is another entrance. And the escalator is not working at the moment, but maybe one day it will be. So let me give you a quick tour. We have our 3-inch best-selling stickers here. It's not our full collection, but we did include a good number of them. And then we have the sticker sheets right under them, and the keychains are on the acrylic tier displays. The dog keychains are in the middle, and then we have little notebooks in the last small cubby area. So one cool thing about this booth is that you can actually see two of the shirt designs on this center mirror right here. And then you see another design on the mannequin, and then you see two more facing towards the alleyway. So you can see a total of 5 designs. The top 2 giant plushies are not for sale, but maybe I should sell them for like $100 or something. And then on the other wall, we have my greeting cards and my lanyards and cute little doggy vinyls. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The wall is actually this light, lovely blue gray, and the rug matches the displays really well. And we're basically ready for opening now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like our content, be sure to subscribe and click the alert bell. I hope this was informative or interesting to you. And if you want to talk to me for any reason at all, I am on Twitch and I go live at least once a week, or you can leave a comment below. And I hope you have a wonderful day.